Because of the slump in the nation's economy, Taiwan's government has a very limited budget for public works. So even though the nation's sewage cover rate is less than 27%, the government can barely invest enough to raise the coverage by 1% per year. Whether sewer building could somehow find itself there. In our next report, we investigate the hidden resources within sewage.
An ultrasonic homogenizer and a fluidized bed reactor are just a couple of pieces of high-tech equipment inside this lab in Chaoyang University of Technology in Taichung. But what is being studied is something that no one really wants to touch. Sewage is being sent into the homogenizer to be broken down.
This helps increase its decomposition rate. What would normally take about a week to a month can be achieved in here, in under 30 minutes.
The purpose of the study is simple. It is to investigate the resources hidden within our sewers.
Phosphorus will crystallize on silica. It will latch on and combine with calcium phosphate.
Phosphorus is vital to the human body and is also a nutrient commonly found in food. In recent years, to prevent pollution, common household cleaners have typically been phosphorus-free, but phosphorus can be found in domestic wastewater.
The concentration of phosphorus in the sewage is about 5 ppm, which means that for every liter of sewage, there are 5 milligrams of phosphorus. So in theory, we can harvest over 5,000 tons of the mineral from Taiwan's sewage system per year, which will be very beneficial to the country.
Taiwan has no phosphorus mines and therefore relies on imports and cannot negotiate on the price. But if the mineral can be extracted from the sewage, it will benefit related industries and add value to the sewage system.
If the sewage is contaminated by industrial wastewater, however, we will have to worry about heavy metal contamination. Reclamation of sewage sludge is actually quite common abroad. But in Taiwan, we're worried about industrial contamination. So I believe that what we need to do is ensure the quality of the sludge.
Scientists recommend that domestic and industrial wastewater should not share the same pipelines, and wastewater that demands special treatment needs to be processed before being discharged.
Special industries, such as hospitals, for example, should have their own water treatment equipment that process their wastewater before it is discharged into the sewers. This way, sewer treatment plants won't have to invest in expensive high-end equipment, and the environment will suffer less damage.
For a sewage treatment plant to raise its treatment level means exponential increases in costs. With the current national sewage coverage at less than 27% and a limited budget, the government needs to be creative in coming up with a solution.
There is no need to raise the sewage coverage rate to 100% because some communities are quite isolated. A hybrid disinfection tank can work for them. For the densely populated cities, sewers are the way to go. According to the country's urban planning, 80% of the population lives in cities, so the sewage coverage rate should also be 80%.
For lowly populated communities or remote mountain areas, it would not be cost-effective to install sewers. An independent treatment system would be the solution in this case. But currently, none of the local governments can afford to build or maintain sewers.
Many cities and counties have no money to maintain their water treatment facilities, which lead to frequent malfunctions. This will be a problem.
Perhaps this is because the government sees increasing sewage coverage only as a means to reduce pollution. But what if, by building sewers, income could be generated? Perhaps it is not a far-fetched idea to investigate the feasibility of utilizing the resources hidden within sewage.